Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, July 22nd. I'm Maggie Fleckno, and this is Houston Happens. It is really great to be back after some time away with the family. We did a nice reset. And let's just say I am ready for a great week and show. So coming up on today's show, it's really hard to believe it's been 2 weeks since Hurricane Beryl, and many of us are still not feeling Houston strong. And we're really emotionally exhausted. That's why we are going to be joined by friend of the show, Dr. Elizabeth McIngvale, to discuss the impact of natural disasters on our mental health. And Beryl marked an early start to hurricane season. It taught many of us that we must always stay ready. Well, Costco is offering disaster kits that can last up to 25 years. We are sharing this viral sensation. Meanwhile, do you know how to set up your phone to travel overseas? Well, avoid expensive phone bills and learn how to prepare properly in today's Rich on Tech. That and more is headed your way, so what do you say? Let's get this show started. Of course, we begin with the biggest top talker that broke yesterday. I could not believe it. I was just simply scrolling on Instagram and bam, I saw the letter. President Joe Biden has made the historic decision not to seek re-election in the 2024 race. Now lawmakers return to Capitol Hill, and even more reaction is expected from them. After President Joe Biden shocked the nation by bowing out of the 2024 race and endorsing his vice president, Democrats appeared to be uniting behind Vice President Kamala Harris. Dozens of influential Democrats, from the Clintons to other congresswomen to Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, are pledging their support for the VP. But notably, congressional Democratic leaders, including former Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, stopped short of a Harris endorsement. So far, no other Democrats are challenging Harris for the nomination. All eyes will definitely be on Washington, as President Biden is expected to address the nation sometime this week. And we continue to remember Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, who served in Congress for nearly 3 decades. She has passed away at the age of 74. Lee's family announced it on Friday night. While there's still no cause of death specified, the news comes just over 1 month after the Congresswoman revealed that she had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and was undergoing treatment. Jackson Lee was first elected to the House in 1994 in the Democratic primary. She went on to defeat her Republican opponent in the general election, beginning her almost 30-year tenure in the House. The Congresswoman served on the House Judiciary, Homeland Security, and Budget committees. No word on when her funeral will be held. Thank you for all that you did for Houston. Our thoughts and prayers are with your family. All right, let's talk some sport. Now, despite yesterday's loss, the Houston Astros went to Seattle and they took care of business against those Mariners. They won 2 of the 3 and moved into a virtual tie atop the AL West. But really, the highlight of yesterday's game was Air Jordan, Yordan Alvarez, hitting for his first career cycle. So what is a career cycle? My husband explained it. He hit a single, a double, a triple, and a home run all in the same game. He earned his paycheck. And I love this part of the story. He received a special memento. So Mariners fan Amy Franz, she ended up with Alvarez's home run ball. Instead of keeping it, she posted this on social media. Quote, "It's worth more to him than me, being as he hit for the cycle." She wrote, "Please find a way for me to get it to him." Well, Franz's post circulated, and following the game, she was introduced to Alvarez, and she actually gave him the ball. She wrote, quote, "The piece of history that he earned," as she put it. "I did not ask for anything in return," she said in a follow-up post, though, with a photo of her and Alvarez you saw there. "But he made sure that I received an autographed ball to show his appreciation." Now, Alvarez is the 10th Astros batter to hit for the cycle, following Altuve against the Bo Sox. Honestly, I absolutely love this.
I love this story.
Because so often I think we forget the players are people too. So to have that, and what a moment for him. And also, how selfless of her, because, you know, my husband has a man cave. Do you know how much she could have sold that ball for? Like, I'm like looking at it like, honey, I know all about balls and memorabilia. Like, I'm an expert.
Oh, you're a ball expert.
Yes,
all right.
I'm a ball, as you might want to say. I'm and married to a commish.
Needed to give her like like lifetime season tickets, right? I feel like she deserves like at least maybe 5 years of season tickets or something.
What would you have done in this situation?
I would not have thought of that.
And also I wonder if she did it too because she's a Mariners fan. So she's like,
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
But also, I just look at her face. I just think she's a good person.
She does seem like a very nice person. I would not have ever thought about like, oh, maybe I should give this to him. I would have thought like,
huge rivalry between the Mariners and the Stros. So I say you're welcome at Minute Maid Park anytime.
Yes, ma'am.
Anytime. But thank you for showing us all. It's Motivational Monday. How to be a good person and not just think of ourselves.
Oh man.
Now here's one. I know, right? Here's a question. Are you ready for the apocalypse?
Yes.
I know you are.
My husband loves
this. My husband, Hefe, showed this to me while we were on vacation, and instantly I was like, oh, this sounds like you know. Well, here's the thing. Apocalypse, maybe a hurricane. Costco has got you covered. Okay, this is going viral. The retailer is offering an emergency kit in a bucket that provides 150 freeze-dried food servings with a shelf life of 25 years. As you can see, it's going viral. The ReadyWise Emergency Food Supply Bucket offers a total of 25,280 calories with freeze-dried items. We went through the menu. My husband's like, he's all about like, what would I have for lunch during the apocalypse? Well, you could have teriyaki rice, pasta Alfredo, potato pot pie, and apple cinnamon cereal. I actually thought this was pretty reasonable. It's only $79.99, though some Costco locations are actually offering lower prices in person. I'm not gonna lie, Hefe showed this to me and I was like, should we get it for our hurricane kit? I really didn't think about doomsday. I don't like to think about that. You know, I get creeped out about that kind of stuff.
I know. But we have this brand.
Didn't your mother-in-law give this to you for Christmas?
Yeah. So this is the brand we actually got on clearance at Costco. So they do go on clearance, just in case you want to know. But we have like 3 different brands of this type of 25-year shelf life kind of stuff. And
what do you do? Just add water?
Yeah, some of them you just add water. Some of them, like you add water and you seal it up and it heats within itself. And then we have one of them that you have to heat with like a little gas stove.
But taste tested it?
Yes, that's the thing. You have to taste test it, especially if you have kids. So one year as a family, when we lived in Idaho, we went to the Army surplus store and bought a whole bunch of different types of ready meals. And we just tried them all and picked out our favorites and bought bulk in the one we liked. We're huge into this. I am telling you, we have batteries galore. Do you guys have like a
tunnel? Are you like, is this for hurricanes or because you're a meteorologist, or is this for doom? Do you believe in doomsday?
My husband does. My husband is 100% prepared. We have like 2 different types of camper stoves. He has so many knives.
Are you hearing this? Are you hearing this?
He has it all. Like he loves, like when we were out of town, Lou, I kid you not, he was just like, I want to be there. Like I want to be there with my axe to help all these people for the hurricane. Yeah.
I mean, here's my thing. First of all, it's very dramatic because they're saying like the apocalypse kit. I don't know.
The apocalypse
preparedness. I kind of am getting a little creeped out easily.
I don't have the apocalypse.
We have been through a lot, though, you guys. We've had Beryl.
Yeah.
We have had an attempted assassination against a former president.
Imagine you're like in a zombie apocalypse and you have a pasta Alfredo to eat. Like, that's why my head is that.
From me, maybe I'll have garlic breath and they'll stay away.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Once the vampires start coming out, she'll be good.
You guys, there is some weird juju going on though. Like I really feel like I need to like sage everything.
Well, I think
I've never done that, but maybe. I think our boss does it.
I thought you were going to say save. I was like, yeah, I think we need to save. I actually looked into buying gold this weekend. I was honestly thinking about how everything's going down. I was just like, I should just go buy some gold.
You know what? I think you just gave me a pit in my stomach. And I'm sorry, my mom's probably watching, getting very nervous. Like, and then when I pick up May, she'll go, honey, do we need one of these? Should we go to Costco today? Are they gonna run out? Because it's like when we eat the peanut butter out of our hurricane kit. We're like, oops, shouldn't have had that peanut butter craving.
I always feel like if you're prepared, there's no need to be nervous. That's kind of how I feel.
I'm never going to be prepared for doomsday. I don't like to believe in that kind of stuff.
Well, doomsday's not actually going to happen. I know. I think, you know, electrical grid going down, yes, but
there's just been so much weird stuff happening, and I don't know about you all. It's leaving my tummy in knots. I'm just like, I told Okay, let's just leave the country. Like, the French countryside sounds amazing. Therese May, and we're French.
I want to move to Portugal.
Oh, see,
we'll be neighbors.
Oh, a lot of people are moving to Portugal, though. So you know what? They're going to move from here to Portugal, and then we're going to have the same issues because we have baggage as Americans. Just saying. All right.
We love our baggage.
If you have baggage, if you're feeling anxious like me, never fear. We have a mental health professional here because I know I have a lot of anxiety right now. So stay tuned for that.
Accept the things you cannot change.
I did what you asked. You told me to make a choice. All American Homecoming. New episode tonight at 8/7 Central.
Embrace the journey, where each moment turns into a cherished memory. Your membership is more than just a card. It's your gateway to extraordinary experiences. With the AAA app, discover savings and hidden gems, from dining to travel to hotel stays. Your membership is your companion, with the partner you trust. As you hit the open road, remember, AAA membership is your ticket to unforgettable moments and more. AAA, we're always with you.
News Nation, America's fastest growing cable news network, is now in more homes than CNN and MSNBC. Looking for a news network that respects all Americans? You have a new home. News Nation is news for all America.
A car accident can completely disrupt your life. It may feel like the sky is falling. And that's when you call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieved my pain and changed my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
If you're injured and not sure what to do, call McCarran Law Firm. They are here for you.
Welcome back to Houston Happens. It's hard to believe it has been 2 weeks since Hurricane Beryl devastated our area. And so many of us, let's be real, we're not feeling Houston strong. In fact, we are tired of saying that we are. So Dr. Elizabeth McIngvale, she's a friend of the show and she's the director of the OCD Institute of Texas. She is joining us to talk about the impacts of Beryl on our mental health. But doctor, we were talking, it's not just been Beryl.
It's not just Beryl.
It seems like we've lived a whole year in a couple of weeks.
It has, yeah. It's been so much. And what we know about anxiety is it's something that if we don't address it, it can pile up. And so I think a lot of us are feeling that, right? Just between, first of all, like we had derecho, and I feel like people were just recovering, and then Beryl happened, and then of course there's been an assassination attempt, and then another change. And so it's just been a lot.
So how do we deal with this? Because I've been feeling very anxious and wondering what is next.
Yeah, I think the most important thing I would say is just to remember that it actually only takes a couple minutes to ground yourself. And so for most people that can be a 2-minute walk, it can be listening to music, but to take those important breaks that you need when you're starting to feel anxious and activated to try to ground yourself is so critical. So many times when we feel anxious, we actually make ourselves more anxious, right? We start thinking more about what could be next and what could happen in the future. And it's so important to remember anxiety can only live in the past and in the future. It doesn't live in the present.
Oh, I love
You
that.
know, and so we want to find a way to get ourselves in the present, right? Get down on the floor and play with your kids. Do things that kind of make you have to be present versus being ruminating about what happened or what might happen in the future.
I really love that because I know that I'll go down a spiral. Like I'll lay in bed and you just start thinking of worst case scenarios.
100%.
Now, tell us some other actions that we can do, especially around bedtime. You know, I know that my mind never shuts off.
Yeah, so the most important thing is really just routine, right, and schedule. So making sure that we don't start, you know, for example, the news becomes something that can be anxiety provoking for folks, right? Social media, news, whatever coverage it might be. I would really set limits, right? What is the normal amount of news I like to intake that's healthy for me versus, oh, something's going on, I'm going to watch even more and get caught up in it even more, right? And then it becomes this spiral and you're just getting so much information, you don't know what to do with it, you don't know how to process it. The other piece is to really remember and give yourself grace that it takes time for us to recover from natural disasters, right? There is this kind of trajectory of a bell curve where we experience a natural disaster and most of us recover, but it takes time, right? I think so many of us thought like, oh, the Monday after, as soon as we have power back, we're supposed to be like back and at it. And that's just not reality. So it's going to take time. But what we do know is if symptoms persist, right, months after, that is when you would want to seek treatment.
Because can this trigger someone?
100%, yeah. So PTSD and other, you know, trauma, but certainly anxiety responses can absolutely be triggered anytime there's a disaster or anything going on, really.
And what about with our kids? What signs can we see with our kids? Because changes are coming too with them getting ready to go back to school.
Yeah, and we're seeing it, you know, just with this rain. Like every time the rain, or, you know, I see people's anxiety rise right now. And so when we see that in our kids, we actually want to reassure them. We want to remind them that this is a different scenario. You're safe, right? Not all rain is scary. You know, some rain can be really good. What could rain do for our climate, our environment, our plants, you know, all of the above. But also schedule and consistency. In summer, those tend to go out the window. And so everything else becomes more amplified, right? If our kids aren't getting enough sleep, they're not eating the same way. And so just being thoughtful about that, but again, being present with them too.
You already made me feel so much better, especially with what you said about anxiety. It's not in the past. It's not it's in the past, the future, but not in the present.
Yes, and a fun addition, we're actually launching a podcast tomorrow called The Anxiety Society, so definitely check that out. And it is going to be not for individuals necessarily with a diagnosed anxiety disorder, but for all of us to just really understand what are the tips and tricks and the ways that we contribute to anxiety, but also the ways that we can actually appropriately deal with and minimize it.
Well, I'm going to be listening.
Yes.
Where can we go for more information, and also if we need to seek help?
Yeah, so of course you can go to OCDITexas.com and you can find Anxiety Society podcast on any of the major platforms.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You're a mother, you're doing this, you're balancing it all. I really, really admire you. So thank you for taking the time to come and speak with us and make us all feel a little bit better. I'm definitely going to be thinking about what you said. Really stuck with me. And now let's check in with Ito. I know a lot of us are like, ooh, rain this week.
Oh yeah, last week, this week, whenever we see those thunderstorms, I too get a little ball of anxiety in my chest, but I will for sure be subscriber #1 to Anxiety Society because I'm definitely going to need some help. Over the next couple of days, we're going to see some possibility of thunderstorms across the area. It's going to be wet all week long. Then there's also the possibility of some flooding, mainly urban flooding. We're talking about street flooding and also some ponding out on the roadways. The good news here, the silver lining, it's not going to be too hot. So here's a look right now at radar. You'll see some coastal showers already coming in, Matagorda Bay, heading towards Galveston Bay. This is going to lift up into our area later on this afternoon. And then we have some showers also coming in from the north. Those two are going to be colliding. So it's going to be pretty active. And once these storms start to really get going, we could see maybe 2 to 4 inches per storm in isolated spots. That's why we have an excessive rain outlook for today. The green is marginal. That's the lower level. Level 2 out of 3, though, looks like clipping right the northwest section of Harris County on towards the northwest. And we're going to continue this pattern here the next couple of days. Excessive rainfall outlook, slight chance of seeing that for your Tuesday and also your Wednesday. I'll tell you how much rain we could be adding up here in just a couple of minutes. Right now, as you head outside, 84 degrees, feels like 93, and Maggie, it is cloudy out there.
In the wake of Hurricane Beryl, Kids Meals is showing up for children facing debilitating hunger. It's the only organization in the country to deliver free, healthy meals to preschool-age children. Here's the thing. They need our help. And joining us with more is one of my favorite people, a ray of sunshine and angel, Beth Harp. She is the CEO of Kids Meals Incorporated. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Well, thank you so much for having us again, Maggie, and letting us tell our story.
Well, You know that I'm a huge supporter of kids' meals and what you do, and I've been with you when you deliver these meals to these kids.
Yes.
And I can't imagine, because these areas, they don't have power right now.
I know. You know, the families that we serve sometimes feel like they're in a daily disaster because poverty is so heavy. And so when something like this happens, Hurricane Beryl, it just exacerbates the situation. And the families we serve, this has a profound impact on their lives. And Kids Meals wants to be a resource to the families, bringing basic needs, bringing that food to the families, and helping connect them with other resources that they may need during this difficult time. We're delivering right now to about 15,000 children a day.
Oh my goodness, because school's out,
because
so
school's
they don't
out.
get those meals.
Yeah, right. We typically deliver just to those children that are 5 and under because of the critical brain development that happens all before the age of 5, and those kids don't yet qualify for the National School Lunch Program. But during the summer and any holiday, we're feeding all the children in the home, because we don't pull up in a van and you got a 2-year-old standing there hungry and an 8-year-old standing there hungry and not feed those children. Exactly. But after this hurricane, we want to be the resource. We want to get out additional water, additional food to the families, connect them with those resources, the cooling centers, connect them with other resources to help them get through this awful time.
So what can we do? We're Houston Strong and we're stronger together. So how can we help you so you can help others?
Every time there's a disaster, I'm so inspired by Houstonians. I just can't believe how they show up. We can use your help. We need volunteers to volunteer from home. They can go to our website at kidsmealsinc.org and go to Take Action. You can pack meals directly from your home. And we have a list there that shows you all the items that need to be in there: a healthy protein, a fruit item, a healthy snack, and a juice, water, or milk. And decorate that bag for the kiddos, make their day. And they can do that from home, or you can donate. Anybody can donate. Only $2 a day feeds a hungry child, and that's our all-in organization cost.
Telling the truth. Separate fact from fiction. You are the father. He can see the Maury truth. Maury, today at 1 on CW39 Houston.
Thinking of selling your house? I'm JR with selltojr.com, and I'll buy your house as is. I'll give you a cash offer within 24 hours. Selltojr.com makes selling your home easy. We buy houses in any condition. We can work through any situation. With selltojr.com, there are no strangers walking through your house, no closing costs, no commissions, and no repairs. Go to sell2jr.com for your free, no obligation cash offer.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Honey, your dad and I can't stop talking about this baby that's coming.
We've also been thinking a lot about our future. And no matter what, we want to make sure we aren't leaving you and your family with any of our debts.
Just last week, we read that the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
Wow. Jeff and I definitely would not have the money to pay for that.
And that's just the funeral. But you don't have to worry. We called, and with one phone call, we were eligible for $50,000 for our funeral and final expenses.
Well, that's great. But don't you need to take a medical exam to qualify? You and Mom have some health issues.
No, there's no medical exam, and we were able to get coverage right over the phone.
And our rates can never be increased. Our benefits can never be decreased, and our coverage can never be canceled.
I'm so glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-726-9756 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-726-9756 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone. starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-726-9756. That's 800-726-9756. 800-726-9756.
If you're injured and not sure what to do, call McCarran Law Firm. They are here for you.
Hot Bench, today at 10 and 10:30 on CW 39 Houston.
All right, time now is 9:24. Time flies when you're having fun. And we're also at that halfway mark. Producer Lou is entering the chat. I feel like we need to sing that song, Reunited, and it feels so good. I feel
okay.
We're key.
Is this the launch of our new career as
Maybe.
a duo?
Honey, we always need a backup.
I know, right?
We are Charlie's Angels after all.
After all.
We could just have him in the front and we could be in the back.
I love that. We still need to make those t-shirts.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my God.
Yes, it is happening. We are putting it out there. But already, I really enjoyed that interview we just had with Dr. Liz about anxiety.
It brought so much relief to me, even though I know we're all on the same boat here. We're all trying to recover, so I think it's really nice to have those tips and just de-stress and try to get back to it a little bit.
I know anxiety is not in the present. I loved what she said about that. So you have to catch up on that. In the meantime, though, let's catch up. What's still to come? Because we have a lot of show to get to.
Well, Maggie, I think everyone knows at this point that I hate flying, but you know what I hate even more than flying? Expensive phone bills. So I want you to prepare your phone when you travel overseas. Maybe you're still planning that summer vacation to the south of France or the north of Italy.
I wish.
So please, that's gonna it's gonna cost a lot of money already. So.
Italy must be cheap right now, because if I see one more person from Houston,
Italy. Yeah.
I'm going to be like, that in Greece.
It will take me. Yes, but
I'll pack you.
Of course, we're going to show you how to prepare properly in today's Rich on Tech. Also, Maggie, do you remember El Cubano, the kolache that won the kolache contest? Well, it's that time of the year again. I'm so excited. Kolache Factory's annual Create Your Kolache Flavor is officially on, and the top contestant can win free breakfast for a whole year. So learn how you can apply coming up on the show. And Maggie, meanwhile, we were just talking about the aftermath of Beryl. Small businesses, they are really hurting. But don't you worry, more help is on the way. We are going to talk about a nonprofit small business lender. They're offering 0% disaster relief loans. So I think this is incredible, and I think everyone should be at least listening and just check it out.
Yeah, I think so too, because people don't realize. And also this time of year, I was seeing one of my favorite boutiques. It's a small business owner, Pepperloo Gifts. She wrote, if it starts with a J, it's a really slow time for small businesses.
I love it.
Imagine that and getting setbacks.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. All right. Well, stay tuned. That and more is coming your way. The second half hour of Houston Happens starts after the break.
I'm Sharon Simmons Cantrell. I'd like to tell you what free means at Simmons & Fletcher. Free is no charge to speak with us about your case. Free is no upfront costs while we work on your case. Free means there are no fees unless we collect money for you. Don't wait if you've been injured in an accident. Call Simmons & Fletcher today. It's free. Simmons & Fletcher, Christian Trial Lawyers.
If you think you need to speed, keep in mind, officers are out in force and in traffic. You never know where they may appear. So slow down or pay up. Be safe. Drive smart.
Get ready to enjoy summer in a big way thanks to the Flextra Credits electricity plan from Reliant. Yeah. That's because every week, the 2 days that you use the most electricity are free, automatically. You also get a big summer bonus, $200 in bill credits that you can redeem when you need it most.
Call or visit Reliant today to make your summer more Flextra.
Reliant. That's power. Your way.
$12,720. That's the average cost you pay for term life insurance over 20 years. $12,720 that you could spend on family, loved ones, or yourself. With a return of premium life insurance plan from Senior Life, getting all that money back is possible. That's right. With Return of Premium Life Insurance, we don't save you hundreds of dollars, we save you thousands, because we give you all your money back. It works like this. If you pass away while you're insured, your loved ones get a check for the coverage amount you chose. But if you're still living at the end of the term, you get back all the money you paid, guaranteed. Spend it any way you wish. Why would you buy life insurance from another company when Senior Life gives you all your money back? Get all your money back with Return of Premium Life Insurance from Senior Life. Call the number now for free information. You have no obligation. Call now.
Hey, it's Ashley with 2 E's. Accidents can leave you in a tough spot, injured, without a vehicle, and unsure where to turn. But McCarran Law Firm has been resolving these exact issues for Houstonians since '95, providing comprehensive support from medical care to legal advice. Plus, with McCarran, it's all risk-free. You pay nothing unless you win. Gain peace of mind knowing every detail is handled by experts. So if you're injured and not sure what to do, call McCarran Law Firm. They are here for you at 281-222-2222.
Watch ABC 13 Eyewitness News at 9 on CW 39 every night.
All right, time now is 9:30 on the dot. Thanks for joining us for the second half hour of Houston Happens. All right, let's cover this. A lot of traveling right now. So how to prepare your phone for an overseas trip. Rich DeMiro is here with Rich on Tech.
Your smartphone is key to a successful international trip. First app you need, Flighty for iOS. It gives you up-to-the-minute alerts on your flight and any updates, changes, or delays. On Android, try App in the Air. Consider putting a widget on your screen that shows the time back home.
And now, it's time to start downloading.
Netflix and other streaming services let you download shows and movies to watch without Wi-Fi on the plane. Set up smart download so you always have something new to watch. XE is a good currency converter app. Don't forget to download the offline map for the place you're visiting. Apple and Google Maps support this feature, giving you directions even without a signal. Samsung, Apple, and Google have Translate apps. Be sure to download the language of the place you're visiting.
Stay connected, but avoid roaming charges. Call your cellular provider and ask if roaming is included.
If not, turn off roaming and use Wi-Fi calling and texting or get an eSIM. This is a temporary cellular plan you can buy and activate right from an app on your phone. Many modern smartphones support eSIMs. While traveling, connect to Wi-Fi hotspots to save on data and turn off any automatic uploads or downloads over cellular. Tap to Pay is accepted nearly everywhere. Set up your card in Apple Pay, Google Wallet, or Samsung Pay, and avoid using a card that has foreign transaction fees. For what to see, check out Shorts on social media. Search for the city name along with things to do for insider tips. Use AI to give you ideas for your itinerary. And lean on Google Lens to help you identify landmarks.
Well, there are 2 local restaurateurs. They're making sure Centerpoint linemen and women are staying fed because these are the ones that are out there, right?
They are on those front lines.
Yeah, they are on those front lines. Now, one of those restaurateurs, she's with me right here. Go ahead and introduce yourself to our viewers.
My name is Rihanna Sherman, and along with Michael and Sian Sagian, we own Houston Catering Concepts.
I am so grateful for you guys to stop by today because you really do need a lot of recognition. 30,000 meals.
Yes, and by the end of all of this, it will probably be upward of 50,000. It just unfortunately keeps going, but they are working so hard. The Centerpoint men and women, the people that are behind the scenes, they are working so hard, and you know, it is truly an honor for us to be serving them.
But it's also kind of a double-edged sword for you guys because you too don't have power.
So one of our locations did not have power this entire time. We got it back, I believe, on Saturday, Sunday, but we couldn't open right away because you have to replace everything. We have to get trucks. It's a whole slew of things that happen. But not just us. So many of our colleagues, just like the one that was just interviewed, so many of our colleagues have not been able to open. And for small businesses, it can be devastating.
So what was the plan? What's the process? How were you able to provide so many many thousands of meals for the line workers?
So luckily our catering operation did not lose power. So when we got the call from CenterPoint, we just jumped into action and we were able to provide that. We did have a plan B, C, D, E, all the way to Z.
That's amazing.
We did, but we fortunately, again, did not have to go into those plans.
And it's not just you two. You have a team of people who they themselves don't have power, right?
Correct. Our team was coming in. We were running around the clock. We were running crews from 6 to 6 and 6 to 6. You know, we reached out to rental staff to help give our crews some rest and relaxation. But yeah, we were running 24 hours a day around the clock. They were happy to come in because, again, fortunately, we did have power, whereas I would say 95% of our staff, including ourselves, did not.
So as we go out and we recover and we want to help our neighbors, right? How can we support local restaurants? Because they hit hard. I know one meat steakhouse lost $15,000 worth of meat.
I mean, the small businesses, the big businesses, the restaurants across the city, they lost so much. Products, staffing. The best thing that we can all do is eat out for the next, weeks and months to come and support those small businesses. 100%.
Most definitely, because when it comes to like my kids' swim team, who comes out and supports us?
Yeah.
Local businesses
100%.
and local restaurants.
100%.
Well, thank you so much for being here today, sharing your message, and of course, thank you for the sacrifices you're doing.
Oh, our pleasure, and again, support Houston. We are Houston strong, so it's our time to show that.
Amen. Let's strike out. Houston Tire. Let's make sure we stick with Houston strong.
Well, speaking of strong, the United States Olympic team heads to Paris with big expectations. Winning the overall medal competition is not out of the question. One of the sports the U.S. could strike gold, silver, and bronze in: women's golf. Jack Doles takes a look at what should be a great tournament in this week's Journey to Paris.
When you spend most of your career looking out for yourself, the chance to play for something bigger is welcome.
It's always nice to be part of a team.
Leona Maguire is part of Team Ireland. Paris will be her third Olympics.
Just even looking at the Olympic rings going up on the Eiffel Tower, and it seems like it's going to be a really big production this time.
The tournament will be played on Le Golf National, the same course that hosted the Ryder Cup in 2018. Maguire says that'll add to the excitement, but not as much as having fans.
I think with Rio, it was a little bit scaled back. Obviously, Tokyo was a very different Olympics with COVID and everything, so nice that there'll be, I'm sure, big crowds, a lot of European support.
The golfer who figures to get the most support is France's Céline Boutier.
I think it's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be able to do the Olympics, and add that to do it in your home country is definitely going to be very amazing to be able to share that with everybody at home.
Boutier takes so much pride in playing for France, she displays its flag on her golf bag. Just the thought of winning a medal gives her chills.
It would be a dream come true for sure. I think it would be incredible to be able to share that with the rest of the country, the rest of the French athletes.
Nelly Korda is the reigning gold medalist and currently ranked #1 in the world, so she'll be in Paris to defend her title.
Getting to represent my country is always a huge honor. Getting to do that in 2021, representing my country in Japan, was such an amazing experience, and I'm always hopeful to do it again.
Lilia Vu and rising star Rose Zhang will join Korda, giving the United States a stacked team that includes 3 of the top 9 players in the world. On the journey to Paris, I'm Jack Doles.
Forget the Paris Olympics. We're having our own games right here. The Kolache Olympics. Get ready for the Kolache Factory's 6th annual Create a New Kolache contest. We celebrate with them every year. Sabrina Nelson is here with all of the deeds. I can't believe it's already that time.
I know. It just flew by already.
I know. I'm very excited. First of all, what are we going to be making?
So we're going to be making the fan favorite cheeseburger, which was actually one of the original Olympics winners.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is involved in this?
All right, so we're basically making a cheeseburger, but upside down. So you're going to take your dough and you're squish it out, because this one's a pretty hefty one.
A hefty, yeah. If you can smell the onions through the TV. I told you those things are strong.
They are.
Okay.
Take you some cheese, because we want a bunch of that on there.
Okay. And then?
And then
because we're building it upside down, we're gonna go with our onions. So take a little scoop of that, put it right on top. Here
All
you go.
right, thanks, my love. So here's the thing. These recipes are really crazy, and I absolutely love them. So how do you go about judging someone's recipe?
Yeah, so when we take a look at all of the entrants, we kind of take a look and see what do we think a lot of people would enjoy, right? Because that's the big thing here. We want it to be a flavor that a lot of people can get a lot of enjoyment out of.
Right.
So we take a look at something that is unlike anything we have on our shelves right now, something that we haven't tried before, because we really want to go with something new.
Okay.
So after we take a look at that, and you know, we get entrants from all over the country, not just here in Houston, which is really exciting. So we get a lot of different ideas. Like last year, I think we had a Spam Musubi that was really good.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, and so we try and look at those things.
I remember the Cubano.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that one of the winners?
Cubano was the winner last year.
Yeah, I remember because they were on the show.
Yeah, them and the Pig and Fig, which...
Yes, that was delicious.
That one was delicious, but unfortunately, it just wouldn't have worked because it was a little too expensive. Because at the end of the day, you know, we have to be able to make it for y'all to eat.
Oh no, my dough could have, okay.
Oh, it's all right.
So if we think we have a great recipe, what do we do to apply? Because we can win free kolaches for a year.
Free for a year. First, second, and third place all win free kolaches. First place gets them for a year, though.
Oh my gosh, so what do we do?
So we head to kolachifactory.com. There should be a link on there where you can submit your ideas. And then from there, after August 1st, we'll put those all together, figure out which ones we want for the finalists. And then from there, we put it onto an online vote. And you have a few weeks to put that vote in. And then from there, we announce the winner.
Oh my goodness, how long do people have to submit their ideas? When does that open?
The submissions end on August 1st at midnight. So be sure to get them in before then.
And let me tell you, can you bring some of the finalists again? Because that was so much fun last year.
Absolutely, that was so fun. I would love to do that again.
What has been the most outrageous kolache you've received recipe?
Oh, that's a great question. I think outrageous is kind of subjective. There was one that I thought was really crazy, but I can't remember right now. The Spam Musubi was definitely weird, but weird in a good way.
Okay.
It's because Spam you think really salty, but when you mix it in with the eggs and a little bit of the sweet teriyaki sauce, it comes together beautifully.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
I'm here for this. I'm willing to try it, but here's the thing. I'm also old school. So what is your favorite kolache on your menu, would you say?
I think my favorite is the sausage, egg, and cheese. It's just a classic, and it always fills me up.
Yep, I'm right there with you, girl. Well, as always, you get a gold medal in my book. Again, we're going to have a link to this over on our website, CW39.com. It's always a pleasure to have you on, and please come back with those finalists.
Who are you? I don't even know you.
You don't ask questions. I ask questions.
Hot Bench, next on CW39 Houston.
A big insurance company can grind out tens of thousands of claims per day. After a car accident, you're just a name they don't know and a face they won't see. To them, it's just business, but to you, it's personal. If you've been injured, call Terry Bryant. That will let them know that you've got serious attorneys on your side who will fight to make your claim one the insurance company cannot ignore. Call 713-973-8888.
Hi, we're House Buyers, Houston's trusted cash home buyer.
Do you have a home that's costing you time and money?
Do you have a manufactured or mobile home?
Or maybe inheritance of land that you don't know what to do with?
For years, we've been the quickest solution to selling your property as is.
No matter what it looks like, we'll take it with no repairs and no fees. Give us a call. We'd love to see your house.
And close when you're ready. It's that easy.
Call 832-510-3100.
That's 510-3100.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger. For over 30,000 mouth-watering choices. Plus, savings like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger is worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
We're coming off the exit. We at a red light. We're slowing down into the red light. I hear this car screech behind me. Boom! Ram us right in the back. The whole trunk was smashed in from the seat in. I catch whiplash. My girlfriend doesn't feel her back. I was panicked. I was scared. Because of Jim Adler, I got what I deserved. I got the money I needed. I got the justice that was rightfully mine.
If a bad wreck left you scared and panicked, call me, the Texas Hammer.
Call Jim Adler now.
My birthday's on Saturday. You and the girls have been whispering around me the past few days.
Well, if you must know, we've been whispering about your haircut. We were going to loop you in once it grew out.
Mom, tonight at 11 and 11:30 on CW39 Houston.
Hi, I'm Brandon with Priority House Buyers.
And I'm Pat, and we buy property all over Houston.
Our family-owned business has been buying houses for cash
and fixing up neighborhoods since 2009.
We buy fixer-uppers and blower-uppers.
Rented or vacant, inherited, foreclosed on, even homes in decent shape.
And we'll pay all the closing costs.
And there are no commissions.
All it takes is a few minutes on the phone
to see if our family can help yours.
Call 832-821-1000.
That's 832-821-1000.
All right, the time now is nearly 9:44. Ito, I just want to sing Rain, Rain, Go Away. Please,
Come along another day.
So it's my mom's birthday week. Her birthday's on Saturday. I have a lot of errands to do. Is today the best day to knock some stuff out?
Ooh, this weekend?
It's Saturday. You know I'm a planner.
Yeah, get it done this morning.
This morning, I'm at work. I'm here with you. You're like my one doctor that always is like, oh, we can book you in the morning. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm on TV.
Look, turn it on. No, yeah, right now, most of the shower activities run along the coastline, but that's going to be moving up. And then we have another cold front or a stationary front coming in from the north. And so the big picture here, Maggie, is that it's going to be weak. Why do I keep doing that? I keep switching wet and weak. It's going to be a wet week all week.
Say that 10 times fast. That's why.
Amen, right?
That is a tongue twister. And look at that red, white, and blue on that map.
Well, there's that stationary front, and it's going to dig in closer into our neck of the woods here today. And so we're going to have kind of like the clashes of wet weather providers here. So we have the stationary front is going to be bringing in this rain from the north. Then we have this shower activity coming in from the Gulf, and those two are possibly going to meet up, so we could see some pretty gnarly thunderstorms later on this afternoon. That's why we have the potential of seeing some excessive rain, meaning some street flooding. So if you can get it done this morning, so here's a look at Futurecast. Maybe a few little pop-up showers moving in from the Gulf, but then we have this rain coming in from the northwest, and it starts to help fill in the rest of the area. So there is noon. Still not widespread, though. That's really going to happen later on this afternoon. Check that out. 2 p.m. We have the possibility of seeing some moderate to heavy rainfall, and then there is that stationary front that's actually going to be sticking around here for the next couple of days, Maggie. That's why we could be seeing a couple of inches of rain, 1 to 3 over the next couple of next 3 days or so along the coastline, 3 to 5, but it's not going to stop for this weekend. I'm so sorry, Maggie. We could continue to add a few more inches here by the end of the week, 3 to 5 inches, 5 to 7 along the coastline.
Whoa. Thank you for that. Thank you. I'm going to teach you some tongue twisters, though. Fun fact, I'm really good at tongue twisters.
What?
Theater. I went to Harvard for theater, guys.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, stay tuned for that. In the meantime, though, I think I spit, sorry. I'm very ladylike. Apathetic employees cost U.S. businesses trillions, and business leaders react to President Biden dropping out of the presidential race. Jane King is at the NASDAQ with those stories and more in today's Morning Business Report.
Good morning. President Biden's announcement that he will not accept the Democrat Party's nomination for the presidency this year spurred quick reaction from major business leaders and trade groups. Elon Musk said in a post on X that he will support the Republican ticket despite Biden dropping out of the race. LinkedIn founder Reid Hoffman endorsed Vice President Harris as being the right person at the right time to serve the Democrat Party's nominee in November. And the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, which is the largest trade group for businesses in the U.S., says it looks forward to continuing to engage with leaders across the political spectrum. While economists surveyed by the Wall Street Journal show optimism about U.S. growth, unlike last year when more than half had forecast a recession, almost 3/4 now expect expansion this year. The July survey also predicted almost level over the next 2 years. Well, big tech stocks were hit again Friday. The Dow tumbled more than 370 points, and the S&P 500 had its worst week since April. Well, worker enthusiasm has flatlined, according to CNBC. It cites Gallup research showing that 1/3 of employees are engaged in their work. 50% are not engaged, and 16% are actively disengaged. And Gallup estimates about $1.9 trillion in productivity is lost every year due to employees who are not engaged or disengaged. Well, there's a new workforce term, coffee badging. The trend was first coined by a 2023 report by Owl Labs, which found that 58% of hybrid employees surveyed admitted to showing face at the office, maybe get a cup of coffee, and then leaving. Coffee badging is another sign of disconnect between employees and management on remote and hybrid work, and about 35% of Americans are doing at least some or all of their work from home, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King with your Morning Business Report.
In the wake of Hurricane Beryl, Lift Fund mobilized to try and raise $4.5 million in funding to seed loan programs aimed at helping small businesses right here in Houston and other areas that were declared disasters. Well, within the first week, Lift Fund secured the necessary capital to launch the Beryl Relief Loan Program. Now, to talk more about this initiative, we have from Lift Fund, Linda Toyota, and also from Wells Fargo, Tyler Smith. Both of you, thank you so much for stopping by this morning.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
You guys have such vital information for small business owners. We just had to have you on. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of the loan program, Linda, I have to ask you, tell me a little bit more about Lift Fund.
Well, thank you for Channel 39 having an interest in small businesses. So Lift Fund is a nonprofit lender. We've been in business for 30 years. We are the alternative to banks that really support the small businesses that need a lift up so that they can start their business, restore, rejuvenate, and really are the economic driver of our economy. Since 1994, we've helped more than 27,000 businesses to really grow. And the interesting thing is we take more risk as a nonprofit. So whether the credit score might not be where it needs to be, the collateral is a little bit different, but we take that risk that bank partners really appreciate with us, and then we provide them the capital and education information. And so of all the risky businesses we've helped, 96% of all the businesses we've helped have repaid their loans back.
Wow, that's amazing.
Which really is helping the economy because they are the driver.
They really are. Small businesses are the backbone. They really are. And I think it's just incredible. $4.5 million. That's a huge goal, and you guys did it in 1 week. And that's all thanks to Wells Fargo.
Well, we're happy to be a primary supporter of the program. We've been a longtime partner with Lift Fund. I think we go back to your founding in 1994. We were one of the initial providers and supporters. So we understand, you know, the impact that Beryl's had on individuals and families. So we've donated to the Houston Disaster Alliance Fund. But we wanted to carve out some money specifically for small businesses. We know that, you know, up to 40% of businesses that close during a disaster may never open again. So with the support of this type of program,
40%,
up to 40% in previous disasters, once they close, they don't have the resources, and that's why the timing of this is very important. It's really kudos to Linda and Lift Fund for getting this off the ground so fast, because that timing is critical.
It's true, and you know what? Local organizations like My Kids' Swim Team, we turn to local businesses for support.
Right.
So this is such beautiful work that you both are doing to help support these small businesses. So Linda, you talked a little bit about the lenders. So now let's talk about how they can apply.
Well, we have our website. It's been live since we made the announcement with the press release. You know, with Wells Fargo support, it just gave us a solid foundation to be able to be out the door quickly. We're still looking for additional funding because we know the need is there. You talked about restaurants who are in need because they have supplies that have been shut down, you know, people who are doing that. And so that is the need. Also, we know with the FEMA study that within 2 years of a disaster, 29% of those businesses could also close. So it's not just the immediate, it's in the future. And really, you know, Houston's an entrepreneurial city. We know that. And so we're all there. And so I appreciate the current and the past leadership of Lift Fund who saw the real need so that we can pivot, because we always tell our businesses to be able to pivot in situations, and so that's why Lift Fund is doing this for the community.
And we appreciate you, and we appreciate all the work, everybody behind the scenes, also for all of the work they're doing to support small businesses here in Houston. And if you look at your screen or go to our website, CW39.com, that's where you can learn more about how you can apply for a Lift Fund 0% disaster relief loan.
From day one, Rooms To Go built their business on a simple idea, the Rooms To Go package. The concept? Make decorating easy and affordable. not simple to do. But our team of designers carefully coordinate every room detail for you. And the best part? You always save. Buy the piece and save even more when you buy the whole room. It looks great. Saves you time and money. You get your furniture fast, and our selection is second to none. Rooms to Go. Our name says it all.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Honey, your dad and I can't stop talking about this baby that's coming.
We've also been thinking a lot about our future. And no matter what, we want to make sure we aren't leaving you and your family with any of our debts.
Just last week, we read that the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
Wow. Jeff and I definitely would not have the money to pay for that.
And that's just a funeral. But you don't have to worry. We called, and with one phone call, we were eligible for $50,000 for our funeral and final expenses.
Well, that's great. But don't you need to take a medical exam to qualify? You and Mom have some health issues.
No, there's no medical exam, and we were able to get coverage right over the phone.
And our rates can never be increased. Our benefits can never be decreased, and our coverage can never be canceled.
I'm so glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-726-9756 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-726-9756 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-726-9756. That's 800-726-9756. 800-726-9756.
Chief meteorologist Adam Kruger is a social media sensation. Millions have viewed his videos. See what the buzz is all about right now. Go to CW39.com/Adam or just scan the QR code on your screen.
Some stories to take with you. After an IT outage caused chaos at multiple airports across the world, Delta says they're still dealing with the outage aftermath. Among other airlines, Delta says it's struggling to restore operations 2 days after a faulty software update caused technological havoc worldwide and resulted in several carriers grounding flights. Total cancellations within, into, or out of the U.S. on Sunday clocked in at 1,461. That's according to the latest data from FlightAware. Delta and United Airlines topped the cancellation, with thousands of passengers stranded overnight at the airports. Transportation Secretary says airlines are obligated to provide refunds to passengers whose flights were canceled and who don't want to be rebooked on a later flight. Meanwhile, in entertainment headlines, rapper Eminem's newest album debuts as the #1 album of the country, dethroning Taylor Swift's 12-week run at that spot. The death of Slim Shady became #1 on Sunday with 220 million streams, according to Rolling Stone magazine. Eminem's newest album has several songs mentioning sexual assault and abuse allegations against Sean Diddy Combs, with at least 3 songs talking about the rapper and record producer. Our news partner, News Nation, has actually reached out to a representative for Combs for comment, and they have yet to hear back. Here's a fun fact. I'm a huge fan of Slim Shady, and I can rap his songs. I'll leave that for another show. We're out of time. In the meantime, we'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more Houston Happens. If you need to catch up on any of the guests today or past guests, just go over to our website, CW39.com, and click on the Houston Happens tab. In the meantime, have a great start to your week. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Bye for now, everybody.